Hello, my name is Jack Hunter and I'm an actor, writer, and performer. Originally from Inverness, I graduated from Queen Margaret University's Drama and Performance programme in 2017. So the show is called One of Two. It's an autobiographical show about me, and not just me and my twin sister, and it charts our journey of growing up together with cerebral palsy. Cerebral palsy is a disability, we're both disabled, and it basically shows our experience going through the education system, primary school and secondary school, and some of the barriers that we need to face. That's what the show is about in a nutshell. I kind of knew when Beck and I were in school, our lives were very different as disabled children compared to non disabled children. And we were sort of treated differently and we had a different journey to a non disabled child in school. And it became clear that some things that were happening to us were not quite right. We definitely had to face greater challenges in order to get our education, particularly in school, things like getting the right support, also having to deal with issues like bullying and things like that. And I just knew at the time um, that it was a very unique situation and a unique story, and I think that's why I knew I had to write something about it. I think it's just really important because it's really relevant to young people. It's relevant to young people who are in school, in the education system right now, whether they're in sort of secondary school, the beginnings of that, or they're about to transition from primary to secondary. It's just really important because I think it deals with a lot of themes directly that the students have to deal with. Things like planning your future and making choices about what you want to do. Um, Things like finding yourself and being confident in who you are and discovering yourself. All things that are relevant to a student at that age that were relevant for me. I also think as well it's really important because it is a great chance for young people to get a greater understanding about disability in general. I think the show is a great piece of disability representation, and that's something that I don't think my fellow peers at school, when I was in school, got. I think when I met people in school, when Beck and I met people in school, it was their first interaction with a disabled person, and not just kids our age but also teachers as well, and that sometimes leads to misunderstandings and leads to problems. But I also think the show is really important for young people to see because it's a story of perseverance, and it's a story um, of getting through adversity, as Beck and I did, and I'm excited to show that. And I also think it's quite funny.